So yesterday we have completed the darts concept, right? Everyone understood the darts, right? Yeah, just if at all, just say yes or no, so that I will move on. Otherwise, if you have any doubts in
Okay.
concept, I will explain once again. So please utilize this. Okay, just be interactive. If at all anyone has any doubts, okay, you can ask me. So yesterday, some of you have kept this main dart under the center dart. So always remember, bust width point is the main center point for all the darts. Okay, whatever the darts we are making, the main center point is bust width point. Okay, so by pointing these, each and every dart will fall. This is the center one. So every dart should come under the bust width. Okay, please keep remember that one. Okay, so in today's class, let's finish the front panel. So now take your 1/4 measurements of round measurements. Chest round, bust round, waist round. So as I told you, just the tape itself, you can take your 1/4 measurement. So my chest round is 36. Whatever the number it is, just fold it into half in this way. Okay. Wherever you get folds, just do another fold. So this is your 1/4 measurement. So mine is 9. So I'm placing 9" here on the chest line. Okay, whatever the 1/4 measurement is yours, mark it on the chest line. Just give the point. Okay, just give the point. This is my 1/4 measurement of chest round. Coming to the bust round, it is 37. So it's 9/1/4. Just place that 9/1/4 exactly on the bust line. Okay. For some of some of the people, it might come outer side, means more than the chest round point. That's completely fine. Okay, don't bother about it. Just whatever the 1/4 measurements is coming, just mark them. And coming to this under bust line, whatever the bust round measurement, you have to mark here. Okay, there is no measurement for this under bust line, just bust round measurement itself, the under bust line measurement. So whatever the bust round measurement you got, just mark it on the UBL line. So 9/1/4, I got 9/1/4. The same measurement I am marking on the under bust line. Now take your waist round measurement. So mine is 32.5 here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, please explain from first, ma'am.
So take your bust round measurement. Okay.
Ma'am.
Have to take 1/4 of your bust round measurement. Whatever your bust round measurement, just make the two foldings in the measuring tape. Okay, whatever the 1/4 measurement comes, you just mark it on the bust line. Okay, the same measurement, whatever the bust round measurement, 1/4 measurement, you have to mark the same on the under bust line also. Okay. Now take your waist round measurement. 1/4 of your waist round measurement. So here mine is 8 inches. So I'm marking my exact waist round measurement. Apart of this, here the 2-inch dart is there. 1 inch plus 1 inch, right? So you have to compensate this space also. Okay, this dart intake is 2 inches. You have to provide that 2 inches from here. So it will be coming. Got it, right? Whatever the dart space is going to be, you have to give compensate of the fabric here. Okay. In the back pattern also we did yesterday. So same thing you have to do here also. So these are the 1/4 round measurements. Once you're done with these, just take the scale and align all the dots. For some of you here, it might come, I'll draw a line slightly in this way. Means it might be goes out. This kind of shape will also come. So don't ignore that. Okay. Whatever the bust size, this side measurement will be coming in that shape. Okay. And around the waist round, it will be coming in slanting line here. Once the dart is closed, it will become straight. Okay. Any doubts here? Marking in waist means round measurements, 1/4 measurement of round measurements. Everyone done?
Yeah, done. Done.
So we'll move to the arm curve. So now here we will be drawing the arm curve. After drawing the arm curve, we have to measure the curves. Means front arm curve and the back arm curve. Okay. Once whatever we are going to measure the curves, it should get matched with our armhole. This is AH. Whatever the measurements we have taken, armhole measurement, mine is 16. So my curves, both the curves should come in 16. Okay. So we'll see that. So take the measuring tape. Place on this half of arm round line. Okay. And take the midpoint. So just fold it into half. Whatever, wherever the line gets end there, just fold it into half. Whatever the midpoint, this is the midpoint. Just mark it. Okay. So after marking this midpoint, come to inside 1/4. This is standard 1/4 inch. Okay. Now take the French curve from this 1/8 point. From this 1/8 point till this 1/4. First you arrange this tip and this 1/4 point, means like the midpoint. Draw half curve till here. Okay. After that, from this 1/4 point to the chest round point, align the scale and draw the another curve. Like this. Okay. I'm showing it again. From the 1/8 point to the 1/4, midpoint 1/4 point, you have to place the French curve tip and draw half curve first. Next, from this 1/4 point to the chest round point, draw another half of the curve. So this is our front arm curve, FAC. Now take the measuring tape. Extend these lines, these dart lines Just extend them. Whatever the gap is there, we won't include that. Okay, I will let you know that. So once done with the drawing, just place the tape from the 1/8 point. Okay, and measure how much the curve length is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 1/4, and again skip this dot space, and from the 5 1/4 point you have to calculate the remaining. 7, 8 1/4. So I'm getting here 8 1/4. Okay. So after done with this, measure the back arm curve. This is my back pattern. This is the back arm curve. Measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 1/4 I'm getting in the back. 9 1/4. So now you have to add these two. So my front arm curve is 8.5. 8 1/4. Okay. And back arm curve is 9 1/4. So total it is 9, 17, 17.5. Okay. So actual my armhole is 16. 1.5 extra I'm getting. Got it, right? Understand this? I am calculating front arm curve and the back arm curve together. Okay. Whatever the calculation we did, it is coming 17.5 for me. My actual armhole is 16. So I have to get match with this 16. Okay. So in such cases, what we have to do is, we have to shift this chest line. This is the chest line. If you get more than your actual armhole. So here I am getting more, right? So more than your actual armhole, then you have to shift this chest line towards upside. Towards upside when you get more than your armhole by 1 centimeter. And again, you have to redraw the curve. Okay, some erasings will happen here. So the chest line should be shifted 1 centimeter up, and then you have to redraw the curve. Again, you have to measure the both curves. If it get matched, then it's fine. Otherwise, you have to shift it up. What in case if you are getting very less, means 16 is the armhole here. If I am getting 14 or 15, in such cases, means less than your actual armhole, then you have to go down. Shift this chest line towards downside by 1 centimeter. Okay. So this is the concept you have to follow here. Then the arm curve, whatever the armhole length will get matched, and you will get the perfect fitting around the arm. Got it? Understood, right? Understood? If you have doubts, I'll repeat the concept. Please let me know. So once
Ma'am, please explain on.
Sorry?
Please explain one more name, one more time, ma'am.
Okay. So see, once you drag these two, front arm curve and the back arm curve, you have to measure the length of the curve. Okay. So once you done with the measuring of the length, front and back, you have to add the numbers, whatever you get. So whatever the number you are coming, it should get matched with your armhole. means the measurement, whatever we have taken, no body measurements. So it should get matched with your armhole. So in my case, I'm explaining my armhole is 16. But after calculating these two, I got 17 and half. Okay, which is more than my actual armhole. I'm getting more than the actual armhole. So in such cases, what we have to do is you have to shift this chest line. This, whatever the chest line is there, right? So you have to shift this chest line by 1 centimeter. See, placing 1 centimeter on the half of arm round line. And you need to erase this dot also while, doing this. Just mark here and draw the chest line again. We are moving little up. Okay. And then you have to draw the curve. Draw this curve on the both sides, means front pattern as well as back pattern. Draw the both curves and again measure them. Then you will be getting the number again. So it should get matched with your armhole. Until it get matched, you have to do that thing. If you are getting, less than your actual armhole, like for example, here 14 or 15 like that, then you have to go by downwards. Shift the chest line towards downside by 1 centimeter. Okay. Until you get matched with your armhole number, you have to do this procedure. For example, if you are getting exact number, okay. If you are getting, means if you are measuring the both curves and you got the exact armhole, then it's fine. Completely fine. The pattern is correct. No need of any erasings or redrawing again. That is not necessary. In case if you are getting more or less, then you have to follow this. Yes.
Ma'am, what about we get more? What about dot points? How to erase? How to take after dot points?
How to
take dot points here after?
Top hand.
Then we will change, you know. Then we change.
I didn't get you.
After, ma'am, here dot points here there, na ma'am. Here we'll center armhole.
Armhole.
That only.
Again the line.
No, ma'am. There only. How to take after increasing or decreasing number here? Armhole number.
I will show that. Now I'm
Okay.
I will do that. I'll do erase and I'll draw. Why? Because I'm getting 17 and half, right? I should get matched with my armhole. Okay. I'll show you. Okay. So I'm coming to the back pattern. Okay, I'm erasing my back arm curve. So the very first time you might get these erasings. Once you done with exact armhole is coming, that arm round point, whatever the line we are drawing, this one, right? This line will come at one point. That point you can note it down and use for another pattern making. That will be easy. The very first time it will be a bit difficult. See, for me, I got more than my actual armhole. So I am shifting my chest line 1 centimeter out. Okay. So this is 1 centimeter. And I'm drawing my new chest line. This is my chest round point. Okay. Again, I'm placing the curve, French curve from the 1/8 point to the chest round point. Now again, I'm measuring this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting 8 here. So exact 8 I'm getting. So in the front pattern, I'm getting only 1/4 extra. Already I'm getting 8 1/4, right? So 8 plus 8 1/4, it is 16 1/4. So 1/4 distance is not much variation. It won't create any variation. So I'm not, redrawing the front arm curve. Okay, only the back side I have shifted. My chest line. 1 second. So now my front arm curve is 8 1/4. Back arm curve is 8 inches. So in total, it is 16 1/4. So 1/4 gap, it doesn't, vary much, that you can ignore. So you can go with this. Okay. So I'm not redrawing my front arm curve. Okay. So in case if you are getting more on the both sides, means both sides you are getting different numbers, then you have to do the same. What I did in the back pattern, just, erase this dot. Erase this front arm dot, and just on the half of arm round line, you can mark the 1 centimeter and shift your chest line towards up and redraw the curve. Once you're done with the curve, then you can mark the dot. Got it? So this is what we are adjusting according to our body measurements. Okay. So then you will be getting the perfect fitting for the arm round. Understood, everyone? Please let me know, or else you can message in chat also.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you explain the waist round measurement in the front part?
Front pattern.
Yes, ma'am.
See, in the front pattern, this is the actual waist round. 1/4 of my waist round measurement is 8 inches. Okay. So this
Okay,
is what actual measurement. On top of it, I'm giving this whatever the dart intake, 2 inches we have taken now. So this 2 inches, you have to provide extra. Why? Because
okay, ma'am.
the 8 inches itself, the 2 inches will go, means you will be getting 6 only here. That won't be sufficient for the waist round. So you have
Okay.
to compensate this, whatever the dart intake is there, you have to give extra. Okay, on top
Thank
of
you,
the
ma'am.
actual measurement. Then once the dart is closed, no, then it will become 8 inches only. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll see the front neck. So front standard neck is 6.5. So mark from the reference line, mark 6.5. And make a box formation. From the strap width onwards, just draw another line. While drawing the lines, be careful. Sometimes we might draw cross lines also. Okay. So take the French curve and align it in between these two lines. Okay, and draw the shape. Okay, so this is the front neck deep, F and deep, 6.5. Now we'll wrap the band part. Okay. So take the measuring tape, mark from the underbust line. So this is the underbust line. This is the waistline. This is the underbust line. Mark 2 inches from the underbust line. Okay. In some cases, what will happen is this 2 inches will come very close to the center dot, or it might fall on the center dot. In such cases, you have to give 1.5. Okay. Remember, just a 1/2 inch gap should be there. While drafting the band part, there should be 1/2 inch gap in between center dart and the band starting part. Okay. So the standard is 2 inches. If at all this 2 inches is coming on the center dart or very close to the center dart, then you can go for 1.5. Okay. So here I am taking 2 inches. Just mark 2 inches here. From the underbust line, mark 2 inches. Otherwise 1.5. Then take the French curve, this tip point. Just this dart is there, right? Main dart. Main dart point here to here. You have to draw a curve. Align the scale in this way and just draw the curve. Okay. So this is the band part. Okay. Understood, right? This one? Everyone? Now we'll
Yes,
draft
ma'am.
the band end part here. So while drafting the band end part, what you have to do is you have to measure the length from chest line to the waistline. Okay. So just measure the length from chest line to the waistline. So here I am getting 7 3/4. My front length is 7 3/4. Okay. And coming to the back pattern. This is my back pattern. So my back pattern, this is the chest line and this is the waistline. Measure this. So here it is coming 6.5. Okay. So my back length is 6.5 from the chest line to the waistline. 6.5. So total I am getting 1.5 plus 1/4. 1 3/4. 1 1/4 extra. See, what I am doing is I am lessing here. I am subtracting these two numbers. Whatever the numbers I am getting, I am subtracting these. So the front length is 7 3/4. Back length is 6.5 from the chest line to the waistline. What we are doing is while stitching, front pattern and the back pattern should come in equal length. Okay. While in the front pattern, we have taken 1.5 inch extra, right? So that we are going to close. Means whatever the extra while stitching here, you will be getting excess part. That we are reducing. Okay. That is what I am doing. Just measure the lengths of the chest line to the waistline in the front pattern and back pattern. Okay. Once you done, you will get two numbers and just less it from the front pattern. Okay, I'm doing subtraction from the front pattern. So I'm getting 1 1/4 inch extra. Okay, so 1/4. So now how we have to reduce this in the front length? See, always remember from the waistline onwards, you have to reduce 1/2 inch. This is common for any blouse. Okay, this is common for any blouse. So you have to reduce 1/2 inch. And whatever the marking, 1/2 inch marking you have done, just draw a line till the dot point here. From the waistline, from the 1/2 inch point to this dot point. Draw a line. Okay. So whatever the space is there here, this will be eliminated. So we have reduced half inch here, right? So I'm getting 1 inch plus 1/4 inch. In that half inch you have to reduce. So still 3/4 is left over. Okay. So that 3/4 you have to mark from the underbust line. From the underbust line to above. 3/4 inch. Okay. And this point should get aligned with this. So this is the part we will be eliminating.
Once explain, ma'am, again that point.
Okay. See, in total, this is 3/4 plus this is half. So if you make total of it, it will become 1 inch 1/4. Okay. See, first we have measured the lengths of the front and back pattern. The side lengths means from the chest line to the waistline. Whatever the number you are getting, you are doing subtraction. So you'll be getting some, some value. Okay. Whatever the number is coming, you have to reduce that much space. 1 second. Yeah, sorry for the disturbance. So whatever the number you are getting, you have to reduce that space from the front line. Why we are doing this is we have added 1.5 or 2 inch extra in the front, right? So that's why the back and the front lengths won't get matched. So you have to make them match, means the lengths of both sides should get matched. Okay, for that purpose we are reducing this. So first and foremost thing, from the waistline onwards, you have to mark half inch above. Okay, for any blouse it is common. You have to reduce half inch from the waistline and draw a line to this dot point and eliminate this part. Okay, so this half inch should get reduced from this whatever the 1/4 inch coming. Okay, so after reducing, I'm getting 3/4 inches the remaining space I have to reduce in the front part. So that 3/4 you have to mark from the underbust line. Okay, from the underbust line onwards, you have to place the tape and whatever the length 3/4 inch is coming, 3/4. 1 inch is coming, then mark 1 inch here, like that. And just draw a line to this dot point and whatever the shaded part is there, that will be eliminated. So this is the band part and this is the bust part. Any doubts in this? Everyone clear? If anyone has any doubts, let me know. No
Ma'am,
doubt?
I got one and two. I mean, 1.5. I mean, quarter inches, ma'am. More one. I mean, I got extra 1.25 inches, ma'am. How I reduced? I mean, how much I reduced in the very upper bust line, ma'am?
Yeah. See, half inch is common, right? In the bottom.
Yes, ma'am.
1.5 or 1 3/4 you're getting.
Yes, ma'am. 1 into quarter inch. 1/4.
1/4.
Yeah.
So 1/4 means half inch down and 3/4 here from the underbust.
Okay.
Okay. In some cases,
Okay.
few people will get 2 inch also. Then what you have to do is half inch here. Half inch is the common thing. Half inch for 2 inch example I'm saying half inch here and 1.5 you can directly mark from the underbust line. Whatever the remaining space is coming, you can mark from here. Okay, like
Ma'am,
that.
I got 2 inches. I got 2.5. Above I taken 2 and half inch.
You
It's
got
correct
2
only. 2.5.
2.5.
Half
So
inch,
mark
half inch down and above
about 2 inches.
above 2 inches.
Yeah,
It's correct only.
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
See, whatever the extra space is coming, we are reducing that. So once you mark this, measure the length. So till here 5.5, and this is 1 inch. 6.5 I'm getting. So if you are thinking whether it is wrong, just measure the length. It should get matched with your back length. Okay. So whatever the extra space is coming, you have to reduce in this way. Okay. So we'll see sleeve drafting. This link is going to be end in 2 minutes. Okay, I'll be sharing another link. Okay, can I take extra class today so that the sleeve concept will be done? Tomorrow we'll do the cutting of the blouse. Is that fine? Or else should we do on Monday?
Fine, ma'am. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll take
Yes.
20.
Let's do the sleeve pattern also, ma'am.
Okay, then I'll take 20 minutes extra. Once this link is going to be
Okay,
end,
ma'am.
I'll share another one. So we'll finish the sleeve pattern also today. Then on Monday, we'll do the cutting. Okay. Make sure of 1 meter of the blouse piece.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll
Okay.
do the cutting on Monday. Okay. Yeah, I'm ending
Mm.
this link. I'll be share another link
Okay,
in
ma'am.
10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Please attend the another session also.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.